because you are more focused on protecting skin color than actually promoting yourself, because you, along with many other racists, feel so useless with your lives. You have nothing going on for yourself, so you try to latch yourself and attach yourself to your skin tone because you're weak. You're weak of mind, and this isn't a race thing, this is a you thing. You have such low self-esteem that you are more than willing to put down entire people groups who have done nothing to you because you grew up believing some story that you are so special and so unique through the way that your skin color came out. I don't give about the way your skin color came out. I will go and pour tar on you and permanently stain your skin. I don't give a because at the end of the day, you aren't special. You're just another pathetic racist on the internet who doesn't even know how to browse 4chan. Hey, howdy, and hello, everyone. Let us get into this debate. How are you?
Hey.
You doing good?
Hey, yeah, I'm alright. I'm gonna just begin by just introducing myself, name, pronouns, and whatnot. Is that how this works?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Cassandra. My pronouns are she, they, because neo-pronouns are base and true scum can cope and fucking save. You can find me on Twitter at Cassandra_Nya, that's CASSANDRA_NYA. Hi. I'm sorry if I'm a bit nervous and I'm not the most articulate. I'm not the most confident when it comes to this sort of stuff, but so hopefully it goes right.
Yeah, well, you know, whenever you're arguing in favor of some of the things I've seen you advocate for on your Twitter, which you just plugged, you know, you might not be the most confident, but we can get into it, so. What would you like to talk about, first and foremost?
I thought maybe we could begin with you, actually apologizing for, claiming that I was, fake trans.
Oh yeah, and that video that I made when, I thought that you were, you know, a troll, because it's kind of uncommon to find someone whose, belief points, especially when it comes to things such as, you know, general fascistic leanings and is also trans, you know, it's, I'm gonna admit that was on me, you know, I don't know if you are or not, I can't verify that, but, you know, I'll take you at your word here, you know, maybe you are just a trans fascist, so, yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't consider myself a fascist.
Well, most people who are fascist don't.
That actually is quite common. Depending on what circles you run in, I know at least 30 people that you would call a Nazi that are trans.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it happens. Personally, I've never met someone of that leaning until today, or I guess yesterday when we did talk then. So, you know, yeah, I'll apologize for that. I made a bad judgment play there, but that doesn't make you any less abhorrent as a person. So, let's get into it. What else did you want to talk about outside of that?
Well, you can carry most of the conversation and the exact topics you want to talk about, but I do just want to start by saying that, I don't consider myself a Nazi. Yeah, okay, I'm a nationalist, and I'm a socialist. I'm not a national socialist, because that term, while in theory, it should describe me. It has a lot of connotations and stuff. It means a lot of things that I don't agree with.
So would you consider yourself would you consider yourself a Strasserist?
Well, I call myself a trans, right? Because that's I don't perfectly align with it, but it's probably the closest ideology. Because I remember when Hitler coined, I'm not a Nazi, but I'm not a national socialist, but I'm a nationalistic socialist. So when Hitler coined the term national socialist, he wasn't referring to socialism as we currently conceptualize it, because you have to remember that in Germany at the time, beforehand, Hindenburg sort of redefined socialism in the German context. So when Hitler called himself a national socialist, he wasn't referring to a nationalistic version of socialism as we understand it. He was referring to a nationalistic version of what Hindenburg had redefined socialism to mean in the German context. So I'm not a national socialist. I'm not a Nazi. You can.
Okay, so okay, not Nazi, but just has some very interesting opinions on the Holocaust and some very interesting opinions on race, but not a Nazi in the socialist aspect. Yeah. Okay, I get that. Yeah, so I guess I'll just call you a fascist, since that's what you effectively are. Let's talk about race a little bit. I like races, you know? I'm from North Carolina, good state of NASCAR.
We can talk about race.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think this is better for you to explain. Personally, my opinion is that all races are pretty cool and deserve the right to live wherever they want next to each other. Cultural diversity is actually pretty cool. The cultural diversity, like some of the most successful nations on this planet are ones that are extremely culturally diverse, such as the United States of America, the most culturally diverse nation on the planet. Well, maybe not necessarily, but definitely one of the most culturally diverse nations on the planet, is currently the largest global superpower with the strongest economy, the strongest military if we're going by national standards. Let's talk about the country that you're from, Australia. Maybe not as diverse as the United States of America, but still fairly diverse. Fairly good nation economically, takes care of their citizens fairly well. And, you know, is a very culturally diverse nation. I don't necessarily know why ethno-states would be a good thing for us to advocate for, as you apparently were in call yesterday.
Well, I'm fine with diversity existing. Like, I support the right for like black people to exist, so long as we can exist as well. And that's sort of like the problem.
Okay, how's the existence how's the existence of like minorities assailing upon your right to exist?
Sure, because if current trends continue how they are, this is a well-established fact in like all of academia and politics. Like, this is not contested. If current trends continue in just a mere few hundred years, there will be no white people left. White people will not exist in a few hundred years. Now, I'm fine for black people and people of color to exist, so long as we can exist as well.
Can you pop me a source for that?
Current trends are pointing towards us going extinct, and I personally take issue with that.
Okay, so when you say current trends, can you like pop me a source for that, please? Like, you can DM it to me.
I'm not giving you a source for the fact that the sky is blue.
Okay. So, how about this? What if white people just fucked more? That seems like a y'all issue. Okay, no, but for real, let's get into this. Let's get into this. The fact that you think that, like, a changing in demographics is, like, your race being assailed upon is a little weird, yeah? Personally, like, I'm just of the opinion that if, like, I, as a black person, if black people were to start getting outbred is the term, I guess you would use. Like, I guess, like, more people that were not black were being born in this nation, I wouldn't feel assailed upon. That's actually happening in, I believe, last time, I ended up looking into this because I watched somebody debate someone else like you. I think one of the fastest growing ethnic groups in the United States of America based on birth rates and also immigration, of course, are Hispanic groups, to the point where they've actually overtaken, in terms of like percentage of population, like black people in percentage of population. And I quite frankly don't give a fuck, because I think people have a right to exist, and I don't think that more of one group means less of my group. I mean, statistically, maybe, but at the same time, people are still being born. It just means that other groups are growing.
People's rights to exist.
Yeah, you support people's... Wait. So you support people's right to exist, but you think that, like, other people existing is assailing upon you. White people aren't going to suddenly disappear. There are billions of white people across this planet. Just because other people are fucking doesn't mean that you people are disappearing. It just means that, like... Okay, chat. I cannot get... You see, the audio currently sounds shit because I'm using my webcam mic. It is recognizing my fucking microphone. It is OBS now. Like, because initially it was a laptop driver issue. Now it's OBS not fucking liking it. So I'm gonna tell you what. I'm going to restart my laptop right quick. That should hopefully sort it. If you're not in the Discord, join, because that is where I will be sending out the I'm live again link, okay? So join the Discord if you have not already. It is in the description. As I get this sorted, I will be back in like 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. It will be so soon. It will be lightning soon. I can get this restarted super quickly. I just need